Range Hunter here, and today we're back at the range again, as you can see, and we're going to do another caliber comparison. This time 38 Special versus 357 Magnum. Now, there's a lot about 357 Magnum and 38 Special that make them pretty similar. For one, they shoot out of the same gun for the most part. But also, they are pretty decent self-defense rounds. Let me get a 9mm out here real quick for comparison.
Yeah, I can compare too.
As you can see there, much taller. The width is a little bigger. And it definitely has some stopping power. It's about, I wouldn't say twice, maybe twice, a little less than twice as big as the 9mm.
1.5.
Yeah, it's the 9mm, I believe, is a 38 caliber. So that means that this is also a 38 caliber because it's 38 Special. And I believe this might be as well. It says 357, but if you look at the bottoms, they do look pretty similar in size. So today we're going to be shooting both rounds out of my new Colt King Cobra here. And we're going to start out with the simple 38 Special. We're going to watch the recoil, and we're also going to give a little explanation. Of course, as 2A J. Kell would say, hollows over balls, but when we're at the range, I don't think it matters. All right, we are ready to go. Now you're gonna notice a difference in the recoil, and I guess if I did have a target out here, like a ballistic gel, you could tell a lot more in how the damage would be on it, such as, you know, more impact, like the oof factor. I'm just gonna call it that. But here we go. She's all done. So as you saw, my hand kind of did a little bit of bouncing, but I was holding it tightly, and you can see the muzzle flash out of that. That was pretty crazy. So for damage-wise, I would say that 38 Special, it's definitely a good caliber for self-defense. Like if 9mm will do the job, a 38 Special definitely is perfect. But we do have the 357. This bad boy, it may not look as big, or it may not look too much bigger than the 38 Special, but in terms of damage and the oof factor, it's a lot more packs a punch. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I believe the penetration on it is a lot higher, if I'm not wrong. It might be less. So let me give a little example here. So the 5.56 round that shoots out of the AR-15 and the M16, it's a lot more of a skinnier and smaller bullet. Not too small, but it is a little bit skinnier, as you can tell, which the lighter projectile going faster has a lot of penetration value. Not as much of the impact, but the AK round, also known as the 7.62 by 39, it has quite a bit of punch. It doesn't penetrate as good as the 5.56, but it has a lot of potential for damage and like blooming out. I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely a kicker for sure. But now we're gonna do the 357. In comparison to 357, this is like the AK round over the 38 special, which is more like the 5.56. So let's give her a shot. We're shooting Hornady, handgun hunter, I believe. I think it's 130 grains. Can't go wrong with Hornady. Always producing good ammo, up to date and up to par. So here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
You're definitely going to be able to tell a difference in recoil, especially with these rounds.
Just a very slight difference.
Oh,
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit. Here we go. The only thing I don't really like about this is the little pushing thing. It does have some trouble at times, but I mean, for the most part, as long as you're... It's a really quiet gun. Oh, he's got a suppressor.
That's nice.
That's sick. But I would say, if I had to recommend something, let's say you have, if you're more frail or a little bit weaker wrists, I would say the 38 Special. It's definitely up to par with self-defense ammo and hunting. I mean, you could probably hunt with it. I wouldn't say it'd be the best option, but I could say you could definitely have a good time with it. And target shooting is really fun. It's a blast to shoot. 357 is also really fun to shoot. It does have some recoil, but for self-defense, for deer hunting, especially deer hunting, it's super good. And so just amazing. And it also depends on the handgun you have. So this one here, this is more of a self-defense handgun, I would say. Also a good target shooting handgun. Whereas if you had a longer barrel, like a Colt Python, or it's a different caliber, but a Colt Anaconda, which goes in 44 Magnum and 44 Special, you could definitely have a very good hunting revolver. 357 and 44 Magnum, very good rounds. I have yet to get a 44 Magnum. I have shot one before, and I will say they're a lot stronger than these. But overall, if you need to get something done, and you know, if you're out hunting and you're out in the stands, and you need a good stopping round, that will definitely put it down. 44 Magnum and 357 go perfect. So yeah, overall, I'm not gonna say which one's better and which one's worse. I'm gonna say, depending on your preferences, one of each could suit all of your needs. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the 38 Special and the 3 versus 357 Magnum. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.